Good morning, guys. It's Wendy. How are you? You know it's what day it is. It's Wednesday. It's a winning Wednesday. Beautiful weather. And you are here with me on Wisdom Wealth Wednesdays. And I am Wendy Lee, your Facebook Live host. So thanks so much for joining me every week, as I always appreciate you and following me and also sharing with your friends and loved ones about my content. You know, as I do, I strive to every week provide content to you that is of value and of meaning and serves a purpose for you or your loved ones. Even if whether or not you choose not to use me or use me, the whole goal is to really educate and empower and enrich you so that you are able to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals of real estate, wealth, and wisdom. So today we're just talking, as you know, yesterday was the first day of spring. It didn't seem like it. That I can't believe we're already in spring. I was just saying yesterday how I can't believe the school year is almost over with, and kids, it seemed like it just started school, and here we are about to, well, not about to, but 3 more months wrapping up the school year. So I know that a lot of kids going to be on spring break. So parents, what are you doing with your kids? Are you doing anything fun? You know, lots of activities to take place out there, of course. But spring tips, you know, several things that comes to mind, of course, as far as when you are taking advantage of the change in the seasons, things to kind of use the changes of time in the spring or the season changes to do some minor changes and updates to your home. Always make sure that you keep new batteries in your fire smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, unless they're of course hardwired. But always make sure and make it an effort or make it a goal to also just double check on those, even though they're hardwired, I should say. You just want to test them out. So make sure you press that button on that smoke detector and make sure you test it out so that you know that it works and you and your family are well protected. But definitely, as far as if you have just your regular battery operated ones, make sure you change your batteries, and even if you could possibly make it an effort to change it or check on it every quarter. So then just make it a rule on the first of the month, January, April, July, and October, you make sure you check those batteries to make sure that that is working. As far as filters go for your furnace, you know, we always recommend that you change it either monthly or at least every quarter, because the key is to definitely make sure that your furnaces are well maintained, because dust does cause your filters, or excuse me, your dust can cause your furnace to over operate, and it causes strain. And what happens then, when you overstrain it, you end up causing it to break down. So those are things that you want to definitely keep in mind as far as your furnace filters. Even in the summertime, you want to change that, because you are still using the ventilation, the vents through, to help you air through the home when you have central air. So you definitely want to do that. And you know, when it comes down to the filters, just use your standard filters. They say that as much as the ones that are the HEPA filters, you know, I'm not the expert, but I'm told constantly that you can use just your regular one and just constantly change it so that you can keep a well-running machine. And of course, you have it also maintained, meaning serviced every season, not every season, every half season, if you will, every half year. So with the changes, when it comes spring, make sure you just have it serviced, and when it comes before winter, have it serviced. You know, I don't know if, you know, growing up, my dad I used to always see him cover the central air condensers. I'm not quite sure if those are things that are really needed to be done, but you know, if you want to, definitely before you start to operate the central air, of course, we're a couple of months away from central air usage, or maybe, luckily, hopefully, will be 30 days. Wishful thinking, guys, right? It's at least in Chicago, where, you know, you want to spray, clean, and get the dust off of and the dirt off of the central air condenser outside, so that again it's all about maintaining the longevity of the usage of the machine. And then, like I said, have it serviced by a local HVAC individual. If you need local HVAC individuals that are reliable and great companies, let me know, and we can get you recommendations to somebody locally near you, so that you can definitely make sure you maintain that, because a furnace serviced properly and often can run a lot longer if you don't maintain it naturally. Just like a car, you got to put oil in it, you got to put gas in it, or otherwise if you run it down to the ground, you burn the engine. So same thing with the furnace. So oh yes, awesome, Michelle, camping, that's awesome. Hi Nick, how you doing? Long time no talk. Hope you are well in the family. How's school coming along? I should definitely reach out to you and catch up, okay? What else? Well, you know, the usual outside. What about getting the home beautified? Just not even tips as far as trying to get your home ready for sale. Just for yourself. Are you planning on putting a garden out? Are you going to plant flower buds? Those are going to be fun. I'm certainly not one of those. I love pretty flowers, but I'd rather buy them than plant them because I don't like getting dirt in these fingernails. So, but anyways, so hopefully we will see some beautiful flower beds. Definitely, of course, as always, you know, I appreciate and I share things. If you have a picture that you want to share of sunsets or flowers that are coming in the springtime, kids playing, smiles, whatever, I love those, and we can share those as well. You know, a lot of things that are coming up, as you can see, that, you know, lately we've been talking about different tips to stay healthy as well as wealthy and creating legacies. We're going to talk for the next couple of weeks about what it takes to be also very healthy. So we will, this week we have showcased Alex Levine with she's a dental hygienist, and she is very passionate about how you are to keep in mind that health is very much connected to your dental health. We tend to take for granted that health is just about pretty teeth or clean teeth, but it's also healthy gums and making sure that you are well taking care of your dental hygiene, because it is very much attached to how healthy you can be with your overall body. So definitely watch every day this week as she posts stuff, or as I post stuff for her about the different ways to keep healthy through your dental hygiene. And then next week we'll be talking about as well of a topic that's very near and dear to a lot of us as far as cancers and a lot of chronic illnesses. And we talk about something that is something as simple as water as far as keeping us healthy. So we will be talking about that next week. So with all that being said, you know, we're going to be very much keeping it short. You know, keep organizing. Spring cleaning. Let's do spring organizing. Clean out those drawers. Stop letting things pile up on top of each other. If you see a batch of something, of papers or books, magazines on corners, let's throw those away. In fact, we're planning on a local shedding day, so stay tuned for that date, and we will let you know where, and then you can come and bring your magazines and papers to shred, so that you can get rid of all of that stuff and not have it cluttered up your home. We talked about feng shui before, and tips about how positive energy can flow in a home. And did you know that clutter can stop the flow of positive energy? I don't know, some people think that's hocus pocus, but if you really think about it, think about the fact that just even as much as a sunny day can make us proud and smile, while a gloom, somber day, just, you know, we're just ho-hum. It's the same kind of concept as far as energy goes in terms of homes, where you're facing. So we can definitely, we can invite Veronica to come back and talk more about that. If you are interested in learning more, we do have a link to an ebook that's available to you. So definitely, there's some tips that are shared with you, as always, every day, every week, because I want you to be empowered and educated so that you can do whatever you want to do in life. Thanks so much for Abby for joining me. As always, I love you for your support every week. Yes, clutter shuts you down. Yes, Mary. Mary is another beautiful woman that I love. She talks about a lot about holistic and healing as well as clean products. And if you go back into the history, we showcased her last week, a couple of weeks ago on healthy products and making sure that the cleaning products that you use are safe from for your family. So with all that being said, lots of great meat pieces. Hi, Marquetta. Hope all is well. So cleaning, organizing your closets. Hey, if there's any clothing that you need to put away, give away to Will. If you lost weight, toss it out. Let's make sure we don't gain that weight back so that we don't have to worry about having to buy new clothes. If we're going to buy new clothes, we're going to do it because we're getting even sexier and curvier, guys. So I think that's about it. The three main tips, maintain your home, exterior, the gutters, we talked about that last week. Make sure that when you remove the snow and the leaves from the perimeter of the home, make sure that, we're about to enter into rainy seasons. And so you want to make sure that with the rainy seasons, you also have the ability to, check the perimeter. And if there is any cracks in the foundation, and what we can do is I'll do a showcase of a video one day when I'm showing homes later, and I'll see if I can do a video so that you can see what we're looking for. So again, seal those cracks because we're about to enter the rainy season, of course, with spring, and we want to make sure that all that water stays out of your house and out the streets. So gutters, make sure the gutters are clean and make sure your gutter extensions are connected. So again, those sweeps the water away from the home. So with all that being said, thanks so much for joining me, guys. As always, I love you for your support. Have a great day and a great spring season. And as always, I am here to extend any advice or if you have a question, continue to always inbox me or call me at 847-420-5923, and I would love to assist you. And keep those calls coming, guys. We've got a great active spring season, and keep in mind, you got to get off the fence because the interest rates are going up. They're over 5% now, so if you want to be able to minimize your monthly payment, the time is now. We're not just saying that to sell you a property, we're saying it because it's also about saving money. And what is this segment about? About wisdom and wealth and real estate. So with all that being said, have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.